There he is.
Hello, Amy Alexandra Wilson-Hardy. How are we?
Hello, Gregory. How are you doing?
Oh goodness, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm apprehensive, but at the same time, I'm wearing a hoodie. I don't know why. At the same time, also the sun is out.
The sun is glorious.
It is a glorious day here in the middle of what are we? Winter? No, not quite winter yet. But how does it feel? How does it feel to be in the power seat today?
I missed this position right here. And actually, this session, I don't want to scare you off. It's going to be good, actually. It's a new format, but it's called Get Your Own Back. And do not fear. It's only because Greg's been very mean to me recently. So I thought I'd get my own back. But it is going to be good. There's a huge variety of exercises today. I hope that we're going to cover all bases from head to toe. It is a lovely day, you said, and that makes me happy with the sun shining. Do you know what, Greg? You've never hung around for long enough in winter in the UK to appreciate this, because you always scurry back to South Africa to the sun. But there is nothing better, and it isn't winter yet, so this isn't quite accurate, but a cold, sunny day, because it's so fresh, and as long as you're wrapped up warm, like going on a nice dog walk or something, it's lovely.
Exactly. Hence all the people doing exactly that behind me, and I tell you what, I can concur. I know it's not winter, but I can confirm it is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, with all the green and then sun, but it's still cold.
And that's going to change to beautiful, awesome colours very soon.
Yeah, we don't get that back home that often. Ames, what was I going to say to you now? Oh, I was going to say, yes, agree. It's going to be a great format. I mean, it is a great format, but that's just, people have come to know that about you. And B, I had something so important I wanted to say.
Sorry.
And I can't remember. No, I mean, I'm always talking too much. What do we need? What do you need?
All you need is a box or chair if you normally use it for alternatives, and some dumbbells. If you do have a variety of weights, that's great. If not, make it work with what you've got. That's absolutely fine. And I need a bit of vibe. I need a bit of positive mental attitude. If you're feeling sorry for yourself, maybe it's bright and early, maybe you're doing this very early at 5 a.m, I need you to have that teaspoon of cement. It's going to be a good one. You need to apply yourself. You need to give it. I want no regrets in this session, okay? We need to push through, and we're going to feel so good afterwards. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's nothing longer than 8 minutes, which for me is actually quite short. Sometimes I go to 12, but no, nothing's longer than 8 minutes. And yeah, as I said, it's going to work the whole body, a variety of few little bits of strength and cardio, and it's going to be a good one. Greg, are you ready?
I'm ready, and I'll tell you what, I actually needed to hear that because I was feeling sorry for myself. I felt like taking a nap actually in the sun.
I did just check, it's 15 degrees, which I know is not warm, but it's not like freezing, so come on.
Yeah, this morning was 4 degrees. Okay. Just saying. Okay, we're ready. I'm gonna put my dumbbells.
Lovely.
Ready? Can you see the...
While Greg's getting set up, I'm going to tell you something that might blow your socks off. The warm-up is not 30 seconds, 4 exercises time 4. It's actually something different. And what we're going to do is I know, your socks have blown right off, haven't they? I can see those socks fly through the air.
Unbelievable.
What we're going to do is 3 exercises of 20 seconds 3 times round, and then the last 2 minutes are going to be 60 seconds of something that's going to just take that heart rate up a little bit so we're ready to go. As we said, you don't have to really get into a second wind by the end of the warm-up. I'm not expecting that, but kind of well on your way, so then you're feeling good by the start of the first set. We're going to start first 2 exercises both in a high plank position, so high plank rotation, and then we're going into slow mountain climbers. Of course, you can do them on a chair if you need to take some of the load off your upper body, and then a V-sit hold, so core and opening up that thoracic as well. Greg, when you get down for me, we're going 20 seconds high plank rotation once you've started your watch. In.
Sorry, I am starting. Okay, I'm ready.
3, 2, 1, let's go. So 20 seconds here. So the idea is I've kept it 20 seconds, but just transition time shouldn't take long because it's all kind of similar positions, and that is a theme throughout the workout as well. So it's almost like a teaser, because I've got other cluster 20-second rounds in 2, 1. Stay in that position. Slow mountain climbers for me. So engage that core. I purposefully want them slow. I want you to really switch on that core in this warm-up, okay? I promise you get good core activation in your warm-up. It's going to make your session so much better. Your form will be on point because you've got that core engaged already, and it will really help. In 2, 1, you're going into a V-sit hold, okay? So just flip over, straight into a V-sit hold. Good.
And can you hear me if I talk?
Yeah, loud and clear.
So the whole pre-talk, lady's sitting about a meter away from me. As I started working out, she left. I don't know if you saw. 3, 2,
1, into your high plank rotation.
I was like, off you go then. Bye bye.
I mean, why did you go and set up and move away from her? You're probably thinking, why on earth is this man coming into my space?
There were so many other benches for her, and I was just like, this is my spot. There are no children. There's no risk of children here.
1, into slow mountain climbers. Let's go. So again, keep it slow. Greg needs to learn personal space. I've got from this conversation. Good. Keep that nice form. Engage that core. Nice flat back. He's got the giggles now. 1, into V-sit hold. I don't think I've ever heard him have this much giggle. Actually, no, I have. 4 o'clock on filming times. Our crazy.
Making me engage my core though.
Good. So all 3 of these are going to work that core. So you're going to start to feel fatigued, but that's good. That's saying wake up in 2, 1, back into high plank rotation. Last time round here. Last minute of core activation. Excellent work. Good work, team. I'm actually looking very pale in this lighting. I promise you I'm not ill. Look. In 3, 2, 1, into our slow mountain climbers. Last time, remember, bring that knee to our elbow, nice and controlled. You can see Greg's keeping a beautiful flat back, head in neutral. Excellent work. You can hear his breathing as well, which is perfect. You can hear with each movement, breath in, breath out. Going into our final V-sit hold in 2, 1. Let's go into that V-sit hold. Nice quick transition again. Excellent. For the next 60 seconds, we're going high knee punches. I want you to do this weight free. So we're just working through that range. When we get there, and it's about raising that heart rate, getting ready to go. A bit of a pulse raiser in 3, 2, 1. Onto our feet, straight into our high knee punching. Good. Good work.
Don't want that.
Almost gliding across with your socks. Great. Keep it here. So you don't have to start 100 miles an hour. Of course, if it's low impact, you can do a nice high, intense march. But what we're looking to do is slowly increase the intensity as we get through this minute. You'll start to feel good when the body's saying, I'm awake, I'm ready. Let's up the intensity. We'll do another minute after this of toe tap, so another cardio-based exercise that's going to get that heart rate up. So I want to keep that intensity building right into the end now. Good work. 15 seconds to go on this one. But into those toe taps, if you've got a little box or a step, you can use it. If not, you can either pretend, or you can do it on a muffin ball or a dumbbell something to give you a reference point if you'd like to. In 3, 2, 1, into our toe taps. So Greg, I know he likes to use his ball here as a reference point. We're just going out in front of that little toe taps. Obviously, the higher your reference point is, the harder it's going to be. But we are just warming up, so don't go too crazy right now. Just want to get that speed going up, get that heart rate jacked. We're ready to go. 5-minute warm up here. I'm ready to start the session. It's 30 minutes of hard work. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to be more than that. Good work, team. Keep it here.
It's 35.
It's 35. It is 35. I've got it. Don't worry, team. I'm on it. 20 seconds. So used to doing 30 minutes ones. Don't worry. I've got your backs. We're going. Keep it here. Keep it here. Keep it here. 10 seconds to go. 10 seconds. Let's up this intensity for the last bit. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and recover there. You've got 1 minute to do anything you need to. Feel good. Maybe it's just have a drink. You want to just keep moving back to what you can. If you need to stretch anything, please do. So you're ready to go. So set 1, the format is going to be 20 seconds, 20 seconds, 20 seconds. 60 seconds. See, I've kind of given you a taster in that warm-up, and then you're going to go twice round of that. Then you're going to stay in the same format, but the exercises will change. So you're going to go commandos into high plank hold into scissor split. So all in that high plank position. So shoulders, but then you're jumping on your feet and you're going to do a jump, squat, lunge, lunge. You can make it low impact by just doing squat, lunge, lunge, or you can make it harder by going jump, squat, jump, lunge, jump, lunge. So that will be your 60 seconds. Twice round the whole thing, and then same format. I'll tell you the exercises when we get there so it's not confusing you. But yeah, different exercises. In 3, 2, 1, we're going to start with our commandos. Let's go. So in that high plank position, into our commandos. You can do these on your knees if you need to. It's a hard exercise. It's my nemesis exercise that Greg has made me do for the last 10 workouts, I swear. That's why I'm getting my own back, although he quite likes them, I think. We're going into high plank hold, into 1, high plank hold. So stay in that position. Your shoulders are going to burn. You need to keep that core engaged. Okay, this is why we activated the core in the warm-up. You're going to be using that core straight from the start. Your next 20 seconds will be our scissor split, so you're staying in this position. And again, you can use a box or a chair if you need to take some of the load off the body. In 2, 1, into scissor splits. Let's go. So scissor splits, similar to mountain climbers, you're jumping from one side to the other. Of course, you can just do another slow mountain climber again if you want to do low impact. Good work, team. In 3, 2, 1, onto your feet, we're going jump, lunge, lunge, or like I said, any variety. Straight in, Greg, jump, squat, and then you've got a reverse lunge, or like Greg is showing you, he's doing the high impact of everything. Good. Good work.
Shouldn't have ever even thought about that.
Low impact is doing doing all low impact, so a squats, a lunge, and a lunge is also absolutely fine. Remember, going for 4 minutes. Good. Let's push it.
It's the start.
Yeah.
It's the start.
Zone. It's in the start. Yeah. This. Remember that for those first 7 to 10 minutes, you're on 7.5 minutes, and this is the bit where you just need to get over. And then you're going to hit that second wind. You're going to start to feel good. You're going to keep pushing through. That mental switch on is there. You're going to be determined that you're going to crush this workout. 10 seconds to go here, team. And then we're back into our commandos. In 2, 1, into our commandos. Quick transition because we're just going 20, 20, 20. We're changing that emphasis. Good work. Good work. 10 seconds on, 10 seconds to go. Then you're going into that high plank hold. Excellent transition speed from Greg. Excellent form. In 3, 2, 1, into that hold. Good. Keep a lovely flat back. Squeeze those glutes. Head in neutral. All of these, I want you to focus on that strength. Head in neutral. Flat back. Scissor splits for your last one. Last time round of this post, you're only going through twice each time. In 3, 2, 1, into scissor splits. Let's go. I love hearing the heavy breathing. It means that I'm doing my job. I've got it right. You don't want it to be easy for you. Good work. Keep it here. 10 seconds to go. And then you're into your squat, lunge, lunge. In 3, 2, 1, up on your feet. Into whichever variation you're doing. Remember, as I always say, start with the hardest. So if you can, you're able, and your body lets you do the high impact, start with high impact, and then you can always go to low impact. They're both going to get you. One's going to be more heart rate based, but it still will burn those legs. The other one is just focusing on a really good form. Like do a little run, have a little power if you need to. Good work, team. We've got another 30 seconds here. I'm going to tell you your next combinations. So I've kind of been a little bit nice. I could have gone into another leg exercise. Instead, I've gone into shoe shiners for the first 50 seconds. And we're going to go back into legs. You're going to go runners lunges on the left, runners lunges on the right, and then you're going to do a burpee very open. Team, I think this is the hardest set, I think, to see. So keep pushing through. Keep pushing.
There's no break, yeah? No
break. We're going into our shoe shiners in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Straight into those shoe shiners. So flush it out. Fast feet while doing your uppercuts, okay? Fast feet. You can flush it out. And then, yes, I have been cruel. We're going into runner's lunges. But it's only for 20 seconds on each side. Come on, team.
Wake up! Wake up.
Got it. Wake up and smell the roses. In 2, 1, into runners lunges on your left. Let's go straight in. And remember, again, low impact. You don't need to do the hop at the top, but if you can, I want you to, it's so good for balance and core stability here if you can get that knee drive in, even if you don't do the hop. Excellent work. So try and work that range. In 2, 1, change legs for me, change legs. Come on team. We tune in on a Tuesday, you reset, and that is what you're doing, testing yourself. Put everything into this. Excellent work. 3, 2, 1, you've got your burpee very open. Let's go to any burpee you want to do. It's time to do it. Good work. Greg, thanks for the burpee ball slam. Love it. We go 60 seconds here. So when I say burpee variation, it could mean doing a chirpy, it could mean doing a burpee hop jump, it could be doing a gorilla burpee, whatever you do. But let's take the easy option. Let's try and push to do the hardest version of the burpee you can think of. Good. Come on team, 2.5 minutes left of this set and then we get a rest. Keep it going. Excellent. If you're doing those burpee ball slams like Greg, you want to get a full extension at the top. Keep those knees lifting. Excellent. 15 seconds to go and we're back into our shoe bangers. 10 seconds. Good. Pretend that ball's my head, Greg, and you're annoyed with me. In 3, 2, 1, into our two shiners. Let's flush it out, but not use it as an active recovery. Yes, it'll flush it out, but we're not using it as active recovery. Yes. Well, love to see. 20 seconds here. This is the last time round. Remember, we've got less than 2 minutes left. In 2, 1, going runners lunges on the left. Let's go. Feel the burn, embrace the burn, give that burn. Come on, team. If you're new to this workout, team, if it's the first time you've joined in with myself or with Greg, please let us know in the comments. We want to know all those newbies. How did you find it? Your first test me shoes longer. 2, 1, change legs. Let's go. Come on. 1 minute, 20 seconds left of this set. Excellent. I say it every time. I honestly think that you need to bring Jeff Banner to the park. Do a recruitment. In 3, 2, 1, into your burpee variation. Let's go. You can mix it up if you want to. I know I've done it before where Greg said burpee variation. I've changed it, but I think it is kind of like a good idea. You do the same track your progress for the first time you go around. So you're pretty crazy look thinking, why is this man working out in the middle of a park in the park? I'll tell you what, they're just jealous. That's what I say. Come on, 30 seconds to go, team. 30 seconds to go. Keep it here. Keep pushing right into the end. We're not going to stop. Rest is coming up, I promise. Good work. 10 seconds to go. Go, Greg, go. Go, team, go. In 3, in 2, in 1, and recover. Good work, team. Take a big breath, grab a drink, do what you need to do, and you can get back because the sun is blinding you. Good work. Excellent stuff. Hear Greg's breathing. I hope that's what your breathing is like now. I hope you've exerted yourself in that first set. Excellent work. Okay. Next set is going to be an EMOM. We've got 2 different EMOMs, so that we're going to alternate between the 2 of them, and we're going to go 3 times round, so 6 minutes in total. First one, you've got 10 MMA kick-throughs, and then you've got an option here. And I am going to give you the option. I'm going to give you that on a tickle. You've got to decide what is best for you. You've either got 10 gorilla burpees or gorilla burpees for the remainder. So that's your decision. Then you're going to go into 3 breakers, and then you're going to do a squat hold for the remainder of the time. Team, we're going in 5 seconds. I'm going to put it up on screen for you. 2, 1, let's go. So 10 MMA kick-throughs. Your alternative here is high plank rotation. Good. And then you can either go 10 gorilla burpees or the remainder of the time. And maybe you mix it up. It maybe you do the remainder first time, and then you're thinking.
How many rounds, yeah?
We're going 3 rounds of 2 different EMOMs. Good. Greg, I want you to do 10 this time because I want you to move your mat back after you've done your 10 things. So as soon as you've done those 10, you're going to move your mat back so we can see a little bit better because I put the planner up. Good. So the idea is every minute we change. So if you haven't finished, don't worry. Actually, that's a nice bit of timing there, Greg. I think 10's a good one. So 10 MMA kick-throughs and 10 gorilla burpees. Or it may be that you only get 3 or 2 gorilla burpees. It may be that you just do the MMA kick-throughs. That's absolutely fine. In 2, 1, we're going 3 to 5 breakers with the squat hold for the remainder. Let's go, team.
Gotcha. Sorry.
3 to 5 breakers and into squat hold for the remainder. So with our breakers, what we're doing is we're going into that. The first bit is like a burpee pushing up, but then we're doing a renegade row at the bottom, then we're jumping up, and then we're pushing the weight above our head. It's a strict press at the top, so you're just using those shoulders. Good. You're doing 3 to 5, and then a squat hold for the remainder. The idea here is I would like you to get to the squat hold. So it's about getting to that point. So work out your rep that you have roughly 20 seconds left around that area. You're going to hold that squat for. If you've got a wall, you can also assist against the wall. Focus on squeezing those glutes, especially one for you, Greg. Squeeze those glutes. We're going back into our 10 MMA kick-throughs in 2, 1, let's go into our kick-throughs. So 10 MMA kick-throughs and 10 gorilla burpees. Good work, team. EMOMs are meant to be tough. They're meant to be at that limit where you're either only just finishing them, or obviously if you're doing them for the remainder, you're continuously working. So it's not meant to be lots of rest. You pitch to the point, it's going to get you. It's going to get you. So I'm saying I do want you to do the 10, or if you can't get to the 10, that's what I mean by the remainder in this case. But it's going to get you a little bit of rest, but not much. Not much. Excellent work. Greg is flying through this. He's a machine. Remember those gorilla burpees on the chair on the box. You're coming up still only to that squat position. Excellent work. Good. 10 seconds to go this minute. Back into your 3 to 5 breakers into your squat hold. Come on, team. You're halfway through in 2, 1. Let's go. 3 to 5 breakers into our squat hold for the remainder. Excellent. Keep working. Remember, when you get tired, focusing on those 4 points. You've got this, team. You've got this. Excellent work. If it takes you the full, I said I want you to get to the squat hold, but don't be disheartened if you can't get to the squat hold. Breakers are really important, and if you're working continuously, that's okay. I just mean in terms of if you've got the choice between 3 and 5 and you're hitting 3 in about 40 seconds, then that's probably where I want you to go into the squat. Good work, team. Excellent work. All of our burpee variations, be it a breaker, be it a gorilla burpee, be it anything, can all be done on a chair too. Remember that. We just need to keep challenging ourselves to do the hardest we can. 3, 2, 1. Final round of each. 2 minutes to go to. 10 MMA kick-throughs. Let's go. Good. I would say it's the last time we're doing it, but I would be lying. So. We may come back to this one later. But for now, it is the last time. Let's go. Also, 10 MMA kick-throughs, remainder, or 10 gorilla burpees. Let's go, team. Grind it out. Last time in this set. Let's go. Excellent. Remember, Greg is Greg the Machine. He's not known as Greg the Machine for nothing. He is absolutely crushing this session. Use him as inspiration. If you are at the same pace at him, very, very well done. If you're beating him, then fair play. You are a very, very, very fit person. Good work. Keep it here. 5 seconds left of this one. Your last minute of work in this set. In 2, 1, 3 to 5 breakers. Squat hold for the remainder. Last minute 15. And then just keep it going. Keep pushing. I'm just going to shimmy myself out of the sun while you're continuing. Good. Excellent. Remember, we've got our row with focus on keeping those hips nice and still, keeping our body as still as possible as we do our row. Good work. It's tough, I know. I'm here to test you. I'm here to push you. 25 seconds to go of this set. Let's keep it right until the end. We're going into that squat hold. As soon as we've done our breakers, let's go, team. Great work. Great consistency from Greg. Hitting the finish line at roughly 43 seconds each time, giving him a lovely chunk of time to go into the squat hold. In 2, 1, and recover their team. Yes, excellent work. How are we doing, Greg? Just give me a one-word answer.
Yeah. Breakers. My new worst.
Breakers. New worst. All right, team. We're going back into the same format as before. So the first 3 exercises for 20 seconds are going to be a shoulder bias. So you're going to have a T-raise where you're going one front, one to the side with your dumbbells or your cans or your water bottles. Then you're going to go into a push press. So you're allowed to use your legs a little bit, so that bend in your leg, drive those weights above our head. Then into vertical mountain climbers weighted. So similar to a high knees running, but you're going to be conscious of going opposite arm, opposite leg, like this. You've got 10 seconds to go, team. And then your 60 seconds is going to be a clean to press and then a thruster. So alternating between the two. We're starting with our T-raise in 2, 1, let's go. So these first 3, well, especially the first 2 are more strength-based here, so it's different emphasis. So you'll be able to control your breathing a little bit. In fact, the whole round isn't going to be a huge heart rate push compared to some of the stuff we've done, but it's going to work you a different way. In 2, 1, into push press. So you can keep 2 weights if you want, or you can drop a weight. This one, remember, you can use your legs to drive up. It's going to get old shoulders. And then with our vertical mountain climbers, you're either going to have to do it no weight. I mean, Greg's using very heavy weights, or you can drop to a lighter weight. 2, 1, into vertical mountain climbers. Okay, so Greg's going to weight this because he's only got 8 kgs. It's conscious with the opposite arm, opposite leg. Think about climbing up a wall. Good. So similar to high knee punches, very similar, but a slight.
Oh my God. My shoulders.
That's the idea. 2, 1, grab those dumbbells again. We're going clean to press. So that's it's still gonna be shoulder orientated, but the idea of clean to press is you're using those legs and then you're going straight into a thruster. So similar movement, but not the same. Okay, good. So clean to press and then into a thruster. I know those shoulders are burning. You've got 4 minutes of shoulder work, but that's the idea. I want you to fatigue those shoulders. I want them to burn. You don't have to go 100 miles an hour here. This isn't about going 100 miles an hour. It's about nailing the technique, nailing the form, and really fatiguing those shoulder muscles. It's a really good one. If you do want to work more on strength, then this is your chance to use those heavier weights to really push into that fatigue state. And I saw a really lovely quote, which is so simple, but have in your head, you can always do 2 reps more. Just think, whenever you get tired, you can always do 2 reps more. In 3, 2, 1, we're going back into T-raise. Let's go, straight in. If you need to drop away at any point, then that is absolutely fine, because I don't want I don't want you having bad T-raise. So just take your time on the reps to make sure you're still using the right muscles. In 2, 1, into push press. No, that's good, Greg. I like that. And we've got very heavy weight there. So we're going straight back into push press. Remember, use your legs to use push press. I'm so cool. But I know you can do it. Just keep the head staying in your head. 2 reps more. In 2, 1, drop those weights, Greg. We're going vertical mountain climbers. You've got light weights, obviously. You can use those. Straight in for me. Good stuff. You froze for a second and I thought you were just having a stroke with me.
What?
In 3, 2, 1, into that clean and press to thruster. Come on, last minute. Then the shoulders are having a rest, at least for the first bit, I promise. Good. Excellent work. Keep it here. Keep it here. Deep breaths. Focus on that form. Focus on that form. Team, your next block, same format, same as last time round. We're going for a core round. We're going ab kick outs. We're going Russian twist, and we're going leg lowers. So no shoulders in there. We're going to have a minute rest on the shoulders, and then I have because Greg hates this. We're going renegade row to horizontal thruster for a minute. But it's not going to be speed focus, it's going to be rep focus. I expect you to take power rests. So don't panic. It's just about testing yourself strength-wise, getting to that fatigue state. For now, keep it here till you've got 5 seconds, and then we're dropping those dumbbells, going into the ab kick outs in 2, 1, let's go. Into those ab kick outs. Let's go, team. Last 4 minutes of this round. We are nearly there, team. We are nearly there. You are nearly there. You have nearly finished this workout. You've nearly finished this workout. Come on, stay with us. 3, 2, 1. Into Russian twist. Straight into Russian twist. So stay in that position. What are you going to say, Greg?
I'm running out of words off. Put it in the diary.
You're going to love me after it. You're honestly going to love me after it. We're going into our leg lowers in 2, 1, into our leg lowers. So remember, you can create that diamond underneath your bottom if you need to have a bit more support on that lower back. We don't want to be arching our back up. We want to keep focusing on pushing that lower back into the floor to keep that connection. Good work. We're going renegade row to horizontal thruster in 2, 1. Let's go, team. Let's go, team. Let's go. So you're going to get into that bear crawl position. Very soon said bear crawl row, like a renegade row. Your horizontal thruster. Well, you could do it the other way around actually. You have to just jump in as opposed to jump out. So as I said, we're going for a full minute here, team. This is a very hard exercise. If you find you can't do the bear crawl row with your knees hovering, you literally, all you have to do is drop your knees onto the floor. Drop your knees onto the floor, and it's still going to get those, get your back muscles working into those lats. If you bring that weight from your hip into your pocket. Obviously, the bear crawl makes it a little bit more of a core-based exercise as well. It's such a good exercise for working that core as well as our back strength. 5 seconds break, then we're going back into those ab kick outs. 3, 2, 1. Team, you've got 2 minutes left. Ab kick outs, let's go. 2 minutes left of this set. Come on, stay with us, stay with us. Good. I'm going to give you a slightly longer rest after we finish this set, and then we've got one big hard push to the finish line. In 3, 2, 1. Into Russian twist. Let's go. You can have your legs hovering, or you can have your legs straight. You pick that point where you're at, and you're just going to keep pushing until the finish line. Come on, team. Good, 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 good. 3, 2, 1. Into our leg lowers. Let's go. I'm not here to give you a walk in the park. See what I did there? I'm here to do a workout in the park. Aha.
Yeah.
Good. Come on, stay with you. Yes. We're coming to your final minute. Your final minute in 2, 1. Renegade row to horizontal thruster, or bear crawl row to horizontal thruster. Coming right at you. Let's go, team. Finish strong now here. Finish strong. You're going to get a longer recovery after this. I'm going to give you 2 minutes recovery, and then we are into our final block. Our final block to the finish line. Good. You can see Greg keeping a lovely flat back. He's really aiming to keep his knees nice and close to the ground. It's going to get your quads. It's going to get your core. It's going to get your upper body. It's going to get everything, team. Such a good full body exercise to finish us off in less than 30 seconds to go. Come on. You've got this. Remember why you started this workout this morning. Quest to become the best version of yourself, to be fitter, faster, stronger, whatever you need. We are here to help you. Come on, let's go. 5 seconds. One more rep, Grace. Got it. In 3, 2, 1, and recover. Remember, longer rest here. Longer rest here. Good, good, good. Excellent, excellent work. So I'm going to give you the 2 minutes. You've done 30 minutes work. 30 minutes. As you know, this session is a little bit longer. It's our little treat to do on a 5 a.m. on a Tuesday. We give you a little bit of a longer session. So you've got your 2 minutes rest here, and then we are going into the Iman block again. That's not going to change. That's going to stay the same. So you've got your 10 MMA kick throughs into 10 gorilla burpees, or the remainder if you can't get that 10 done. And then you're going 3 breakers with a squat hold for the remainder. Okay. This time, I'm going to change it a little bit. I just want you to do 3 breakers because I want you to hold the squat hold for longer. If that's what you're doing anyway, that's absolutely fine. You can reduce it if you want, but it depends how long it's taking. I'll leave that as your judgment. So Greg, I'm going to make you do the 3 breakers and into the squat hold. So a little bit longer in that squat hold position. Doesn't make it easier, it's just slightly different, okay? Good. Take your time, you've still got 50 seconds. So grab a drink, take a few deep breaths, walk around. If you're doing this outside, and enjoy the environment that you're in. Try not to get in the way of any pedal bikes. Good work. 30 seconds to go. Remember, I'll get that the first one up on the screen so you know 10 throughs into our 10 or remainder of the time gorilla burpees. Last push, 6 minutes until the finish line, team. 15 seconds. What are you going to do to finish strong in this workout? What do you need to say to yourself? Now is your time. 6 minutes left of work. An opportunity for you to give everything you've got. Are we ready? We're going in 2, 1. Let's do this, team. Remember, you've got high plank rotation as your alternative. MMA kick through the way focusing on bringing your leg all the way through, no peaking, working that full range, and then those 10 gorilla burpees, all for the remainder of the time to finish this first minute. Let's go, team. No regrets here, no regrets. We have just got 6 minutes left of this workout, and I need you to give me everything you've got. Excellent work. Excellent. Find that place. Find that place. Find that dark place, because that is where the magic happens. Excellent work. 15 seconds to go. No matter where you're at, let's just keep working. You may find that you don't get any rest in this 6 minutes, and that's okay, because you're strong, you're determined, and you're going to push until the end. In 3, 2, 1, 3 breakers into our squat hold. Let's go. Excellent work. Come on, team. Good. Remember, I said this time round 3 breakers or fewer breakers if we're doing less reps already. I want you to get into the love of the squat hold, to feel that burn in those squats. Good work. Excellent. You've got it. Greg, you took the 30 seconds there, which is exactly what I wanted. I wanted you to take around half the time for the breakers. You're into this squat hold for the remainder. Good work, team. Come on, stay with us. We're still doing those breakers. That's absolutely fine. Find that point. Find your point. Find your boundaries, because that's where we need to get to. We need to push those boundaries every single day. Good. 3, 2, 1. Into our MMA kick throughs. Let's go. 4 minutes left of this workout. 4 minutes left. So we'll do left. Come on. I don't mind how fast you're going. If you've got that afternoon nice and high, if your rate of fatigue exertion is at the max, I want it 10 out of 10 for the last 4 minutes or 15. That doesn't mean that you're going 100 miles an hour. It means that you're giving everything that you have got. Into those gorilla burpees when you finish the MMA kick through. Come on, team. So good. Greg has been absolutely inspiring today. Excellent work. Come on, stay with us now. Stay with us. You're so near. You're so near to that finish line. I know you're going to finish strong. I know you're not going to have any regrets, because you are strong. You are determined, and you are going to crush your goals. In 3, 2, 1. Into our breakers. Let's go. 3 breakers, then into that squat hold. You can hear some breaking the dog in the background. Sorry. Good work, team. Go, Greg, go. Come on. What have you got? What have you got? Come on, I'm challenging you. I'm challenging you to take it up a gear. Wherever you're at, you've got a little bit more. Remember, you've got 2 more reps. You've always got 2 more reps. Keep it going. Keep it going. Great consistency from the man on the screen here. We are so close. We are so close. You can see that light, and we're going to keep pushing. 15 seconds to go to, no matter where you're at. Let's keep going strong. Let's keep going strong. Excellent work. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Final 2 minutes. Let's go. 10 MMA kick throughs, 10 gorilla burpees. For the remainder. We are here. 2 minutes left between you and feeling absolutely amazing because you've absolutely crushed this session, team. Keep it here, keep it going, keep it going. Excellent work. Excellent work. Come on, mind over matter now. Tell yourself that you can, tell yourself that you will, and tell yourself that you're stronger than you know. Tell yourself that you're a strong individual that you're absolutely going to push and pull at the end. Let's go, team. Come on, Greg. Come on, team. You've got this. 15 seconds to go. And then we're into that final minute, our final minute. Yes. What I love to do. 5. In 3, 2, 1. Let's go. 3 breakers, squat hold for the remainder. Team, we are so close. Come on. Excellent. Do not stop. Now isn't the time of stopping. Now is the time of pushing and through till the end. Come on, you are stronger than you know. You're stronger than you know. 2 more reps every single time. You've got this. Keep going. Yes. Greg just did breakers, fight through the team. So proud, and now into that squat until the end. See us home, Greg. See us home. No matter where you are, let's stay with us now. We have got 20 seconds to go between you and the finish line. You have got this. You have got this. 10 seconds. Good work. In 3, 2, 1, and recover there. Good. Well done. Huge well done. That is nearly 40 minutes of pretty much solid work. I am so proud of you. Greg, you're absolutely trying to push through. That was not easy. That was to test you, and you were tested, but you pushed through. You did it. You're strong. And now, yes, you may be feeling tired. Your body may be hurting a little bit, but how good you feel knowing you've just given everything. Greg's just doing no angels on the floor. Winter in the UK, although we don't actually get much snow, but especially in London. But yes. Ooh. Greg, come and speak to me.
Tell you what, I hope it was noticeable, right? I don't know if it would have been for you, but it was in my head. I was complaining a lot, basically, until the last 6 months. I was basically complaining. And then I try to keep quiet, listen to what you said, and just say, shut up, man, come. You've got more in the tank, just push. And I know my legs were tired, etc. No, you're good. But my goodness, there's always extra, isn't there? And there's always extra in the pot. I mean, in the tank, in the bank.
Tank. I like it either. 100%. And I know I said something similar the other day. Was about, especially for me, it's like those horizontal, like the bear crawl hold, stuff like that. I find that I have to tell myself I always got 2 more seconds or always got a little bit more, because I do. But like instinctively, when you feel that burn, you're like, oh, I need to stop. But you don't.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean that you can't take power rests, but when you start to feel that burn, like I challenge you, this can be the challenge for the week. When you start to feel that burn, just push that little bit more, because you can do it and you will do it. Then you can take your power rest, and that's okay, because we don't want your form to go. But don't just give up straight away when you feel that burn. But Greg, I've been in that place as well, especially this week. You've probably heard quite a lot of complaints from me, but what's great is the fact that you do push through, you keep pushing, and you know what, you're honestly awesome today. And I know the body's hurting, but you kept pushing. And that's not, like, you got to remember as well, team, Greg is used to training a lot. He knows when to have a rest. He knows when his body is too tired to train. So it doesn't mean that we want you to go out and suddenly do multiple sessions. Like, Greg has been a professional athlete before. He's still very, very fit guy who trains a lot. So that was
a power session. But sorry. So I think. Sorry, I was just in my own head there. What I wanted to say was, once again, and I know I always say this, but it's actually becoming ridiculous. Like, you need to patent your formats from the rest of us. I'm joking. Not so much from me, but because no, seriously, it's such a cool format. Because normally what we've done before is we've gone. Well, I've done one with you before. I think we went 20-20-20 times 3, and then 60-60-60 1. So just one. So it was a technically 6-minute round, I think. So 20-20-20 times 3, 3 minutes, and then 60-60-60, 3 minutes. And that was just like changing around the numbers, but it made it so much more, so much difference to other formats, but like so tough, but doable as well, you know, because like you've got to work on your quick transitions. Like on that last set, I think of what was it? Where I was knackered on the push press on the shoulders.
Oh, the shoulders.
I took my time in between the one, and then you were like, "Hey, there's 10 seconds." I was like, "Oh, come on, I need to up my transition speed." You know what I mean? And it just makes you work on your certain things.
We've had feedback before on the 20 seconds being very quick, and I do appreciate that. But that's why I've also tried to keep all of them so that the transitions you don't have to change position. It's just changing exercise. So hopefully, I've listened to the feedback. But no, Greg, you were awesome. Team, you were awesome. We could chat here forever, as you know. I mean, we'd probably be on an hour and 47 minutes, let alone 47 minutes if it was down to Greg and myself. So we're going to love you and leave you. Greg, well done. Have a much deserved shower and grab some lunch. And team, have the most special day. It's been a pleasure as always. Toodaloo.
Ciao for now.